Tell me when you're ready. I search for humanity. I learn the ignoble art of ignorance. I search for heaven. I learned the wishful art of dreaming. I searched for purity. The lily white moon embraced me. I searched for dynamic energy. I was adorned by the raiment of the rising sun. I searched for light. I learned the noble art of serving. I searched for love. I learned the noble art of being. I searched for delight. The beloved embraced me and said, "Take me, for I am yours. You, my Valentine." Parasites feed on their hosts in order to find a haven. I'm not so different, really, save that I soften my needs with a heart of tenderness to entice the sweet flame of thy bewildering kiss. Come, cute beloved, my lily white heart. You're in the purity of flowers, fragrant wafts to remind me of your shimmering silhouette, basking in the redolence of jasmines, the light of shooting stars. I would like to look at you the way I see the moon, a lapis lazuli of indigo blue, adorning my soul with its glistening luster, stabbing my core with enchantment. Floating on yon zephyrs of recent times, I have used vermilion roses of charmed memories to bedeck thy intimacy in a bouquet of tiaras fit for the epitome of thy regal opulence, O Empress of this love. My Shyama, I wish you to guide my life with glimmer as stars do to the darkness. My longing burns like a lantern, pulling at the glistening ebony of your smile. Let your cheeks embrace this dire agony of my yearning, we dancing together like dawn and rosebuds, merrily twirling in rays of delight. The thrills of my inner citadel serenades thy beauty. Your lips become orchids blossoming in my soul. My pain is a bird of surrender. In the light of your silence, my hands bloom like tulips on the glow of thy face. I wish to paint moonbeams on your cheeks of charisma. My soul is a hummingbird in your musical voice. I'm willing to drink poison, to sacrifice my all, to lose my raison d'etre in your boundless ocean of delight. Dangers of misunderstood philosophy. He used the C word in his poetry, which I did not need to understand, as the women found it offensive. He was asked politely to apologize, but instead extolled the virtues of freedom of speech. He said that in his country, poetry was not censored, and reminded them of his amendment rights. An argument arose during which the poet, still unyielding, stormed out of the Zoom room, never to return. He left with his inner peace in tatters, as well as a bad vibration in the room of poets. Was it worth it? Zhu Zhen was going down the mountain when the abbot stopped him. "You must stay here," he entreated, "to preserve Shaolin." But Zhu Zhen visited the Grand Master in the old cave and asked, "What Shaolin?" "Even the flying dust in the villages," replied the old monk, "speaks of the Buddha's wisdom." Zhu Zhen was enlightened. Bowing to the master, he continued down the mountain. "Wait," shouted the abbot. "What is Zen?" "Zen means myriad things to different people," responded the humble bhikkhu, quite astute for his youthful looks. "To the Shaolin, its main focus is the Dharma, but to the poor, hungry, and malnourished in the villages, it is no more than the stale piece of bread." The Jain monk preached non-violence to all beings. But the yogi said, it is right that you do not have the eye of mystic vision, for you would not survive. Birth and death are taking place constantly, even on the sacred ground on which we stand. Su then once asked of the Grandmaster, which is greater, love or wisdom? They are one, replied the old man. Love is the source of the wisdom which determines the course of the action to take. Be wise, my child, even while acting from a position of love. Lantern Carrier, thank you.